we can use the rules of exponents to simplify exponents. So simplify means to make smaller, to reduce, and to make proper. So we want to make the expression as small as possible, but to keep it proper. So in exponents, proper means that we don't want any zeros as exponents, ones as exponents, or negative numbers as exponents. Let's look at a few examples. If I have, and I'll use numerical and algebraic examples, 4 squared times 4 to the 5th times 3 to the 4th. Now I can combine the two powers that have 4 as the base because those are like bases. So this is going to be 4 to the 7th. Remember, when we multiply like bases, that means we can add the exponents. However, I can't combine 3 to the 4th because those are different bases. So the simplified expression would be 4 to the 7th times 3 to the 4th. This is called exponential form when we use exponents to write our answer. Let's look at another example. So I'll use 4 to the 7th times 3 to the 5th over 4 to the 3rd times 3 to the 8th. So I'm going to subtract the exponents, but just like with positives and negatives, where if the bigger one's negative, I keep it negative. If the bigger one's positive, the answer's positive. Here, if the bigger one's on top, the answer goes on top. If the bigger one's on bottom, the answer goes on bottom. So 7 minus 3, I'm looking at the base of 4. 7's bigger, so it's going to go on top. For the 5 minus 8, well, the answer is bigger on bottom, so 3 to the 3rd is going to go on bottom. I can't combine that any further because bases of 4 and 3 are different. If I have x squared times x to the 3rd times x, I have to remember there's a 1 there according to our identity property. So I'm going to add 2 plus 3 plus 1. So my exponent is going to become x to the 6th. What if I have y to the 4th over y squared times y squared? Well, that's going to give me y to the 4th over y to the 4th, which everything cancels out. So if we have the same on top and the same on bottom, that gives us a whole number. And so if I had subtracted them, it would have been y to the 0. So that's how we know the answer is going to be 1 anytime the exponent is 0.